Hey guys, it's your host, the Snack Gladiator, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Now, I've done drink reviews before, but this is going to be my first beer review, and this one was sent to me by my good friend, the Excel Gladiator, along with this postcard from Wisconsin Deer Park. Here's the front of the card, and you can see the deer. And you can verify that the deer is in fact in Wisconsin. And there's a message on the back. It says, "Dear Snack Gladiator, I hope these Wisconsin sips can make for a good review and hope they made it there in one piece. Catch you at the next movie night, Excel Gladiator." Thank you, Excel Gladiator, and thank you for the postcard. Definitely really appreciate that. So the beer he sent over is none other than the Spotted Cow beer from New Glarus Brewing Company, and this is a very popular beer out in Wisconsin. It's the top-selling draft beer in the state. People there seem to be very proud of this beer, so it's almost like a state icon or staple, if you will. I have a little cheat sheet here with a few facts. It's a farmhouse ale, which is a style of beer that was brought over by German settlers. This is a 5.10% ABV. Now, New Glarus Brewing Company was founded in 1993. However, this beer was launched in 1997. As I mentioned before, it's the top-selling draft beer in the state of Wisconsin. Now, when this beer was first launched, it was available in both Wisconsin and Illinois. Due to supply shortages, it was later made available only in Wisconsin. So now that's the only state you can get it in. It's the only state where it can be sold. You're allowed to take it across state lines, that's fine. You just cannot sell it in any other state other than Wisconsin, or so I've read. What else? So apparently they keep yeast in the final brew, which lends a cloudy appearance to the beverage and lends to its flavor profile as well. I'm going to show you what the can looks like here. It's got the cow right there, and they also have this in bottles. I think 12-ounce bottles and 24-ounce, and the label design there is a little bit different. And the back of the can is really cool. It has the outline of the state of Wisconsin, and that's sort of a thumbprint there. I'm not sure if that's the actual thumbprint of one of the founders, but very cool. And around it says "only in Wisconsin," so that's something that they really emphasize. And it's just a really nice looking can, fairly simple. It's got this sunset gradient in the back. And I'm just going to read the back of the can here. It says, "Every drop of Wisconsin's original farmhouse ale is artisan brewed and bottled by the hardworking employee owners of New Glarus Brewing Company, right here in Little New Glarus, Wisconsin. Spotted Cow adheres to the Reinheitsgebot." I said that correctly. Yeah. Purity law, using only 4 hand-selected all-natural ingredients: yeast, hops, water, and malted barley. We allow yeast to remain in the bottle, as I said. See, I know some things. I can read. We allow yeast to remain in the bottle to enhance the fullness of flavors, so it is naturally cloudy. Expect this ale to be fun, fruity, and satisfying. You know you're in Wisconsin when you see the Spotted Cow. So again, this is almost a state icon at this point, and the people in Wisconsin, seem to be very familiar with this beer and take great pride in it. So let's go ahead and crack it open, and we'll pour it into this cup here. Let's do it. I don't know if I said this already, but I know next to nothing about beer, so even my pour technique is probably going to be laughable, but that's okay. Here at Snack Gladiator, we're not afraid to try new things. So, see, we got the tilts right here. This is the expert level right here. Don't try this at home. Well, it's not my worst pour, I think, but I'm sure, beer experts in the comments are crying right now. So, but here we go. That's not too bad. We didn't get a whole lot of foam there, so that's good. All right, it's not a bad pour. So let's just finish getting that in the glass. And done. Okay, let's go ahead and appreciate the beverage. So it's got this nice, as I alluded to in the, as they mentioned on the can, it's got this cloudiness to it. Supposedly that's from the yeast in the drink itself. It has this very nice deep yellow, maybe slightly orangish at the top color to it. It's turbid, but you can still see through it somewhat. Oh yeah, now we gotta do what do they do in these reviews? They smell it, right? Yeah. Not much of a smell to it. Maybe a very light cereally smell to it. Yeah, it doesn't really have that much of a smell, an aroma, I should say. Even in the can, very, very light. Just the slightest hint of like cereal in there, but not much to it. This is it's a 5.1%er, so this should be pretty light. I think this is not going to be anything that sits very heavy in your stomach or has a very strong taste or heavy mouthfeel or anything like that. All right, so I think it's going to be good for kind of the summertime, which is a good time to do this review. We're kind of at the last 3.5 weeks of summer here, so I got it in just in time. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few sips. Let's go ahead and try it. Bottoms up. Yeah. So again, it's got a very, very light flavor. Mostly all I could taste initially was the grain, and then at the very end, just before you swallow it, you get this little bit of a citrusy note to it, maybe like a little orange peel or something. It's very good. Again, it's very light drinking. It's something you can have one or two of very easily, and it's not going to weigh you down or anything like that. So it's very easy to sessionable, very easy to drink. Yeah, again, get that slight little bit of maybe a citrus towards the back there. Not much of an aftertaste to speak of. Very, very light. Mouthfeel, I'd say, is light to medium. Again, there's a very, very good beer. I don't think the taste is anything, super unique or outstanding, but I do think it's a step above from most, from mass-produced beer like, Corona or Sam Adams. It's definitely a step up from that level. Not that I don't enjoy those beers either, but I think this is definitely a step up. So, but still approachable for most people. So this is a very, very good, for what it is. It's a good beer. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna take a few more sips, and then we'll give it that coveted, almighty Snack Gladiator score. Here we go. Yep, very good. And again, it doesn't have much of a lingering taste, aftertaste, or anything like that. Very, very easy drinking. All right, so after sitting with this for a moment, what am I going to give this? I'm going to give this a B. I think it's very, very good. I would certainly seek it out again if I happen to be in the area. Definitely enjoyed that. As I said, I don't think I think most people would not consider this to be, an exceptional or a one-of-a-kind, super special kind of beer, but it's very, very easy drinking, very enjoyable. I would certainly, again, seek it out again if I'm in the area. I know it's only a Wisconsin exclusive, and I think it's just a nice beer, refreshing, easy drinking. So let's take a couple more sips, and we'll wrap it up here. That's good. That is very good. It's pretty lightly carbonated as well. Again, this is just, I think, one of these beers you can have on a nice hot summer day. Have one or two of them, and and you'll be fine if you're in the middle of working or something like that. I mean, not at work, but if you're doing like I don't know, working outside in the heat or something, you have a couple of these, you'll be just fine. You know, it's not going to be something that, oh, you gotta go lie down and take a nap afterwards. I mean, you could, but I think it's just pretty light drinking overall. So a B, I think this was very good. Thank you so much, Excel Gladiator. I really appreciate your sending me these beers for reviewing, and I really enjoyed that. So, and along with the postcards. So thank you very much. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description below. And this was my first beer review. I know compared to the people that do this regularly on YouTube, this is certainly not a pro level review by any means. You know, my knowledge of beer is very limited, but I enjoy doing this, and I hope to do more, you know, a little bit more variety as far as content in the near future. I do have a couple of other videos planned, including, I think I might do a little bit of a skit, maybe a little bit of like a comedy type video in the near future, just kind of changing things up, trying new things on the channel, and I'll try to post a little bit more frequently from here on out. I think it's been a good 3-4 months since my last video, so try not to let so much time elapse before, yeah, I'm trying to post a little more consistently. That's not to say I'll post every week, but I'll do what I can. We'll see. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm your host, the Snack Gladiator. I'm gonna finish the Spotted Cow beer, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, this is very good. All right, see you next time.